Throughout the course of the 86-year history of the Philadelphia Eagles, the franchise has had its share of successful quarterbacks. None of them were winners like Tommy Thompson. Thompson was the Eagles' first franchise quarterback, leading the team from 1947 to 1950, also the golden era of Eagles football. Eagles head coach Earl, Greasy, Neale groomed Thompson into one of the NFL's best quarterbacks, which didn't happen until after Thompson turned 30. Thompson would split the quarterback snaps with Roy Zimmerman, but was primarily the team's backup. The Eagles finished with the top-ranked defense in 1945 and 1946, which made it hard for Thompson to unseat Zimmerman. Philadelphia also won aplenty in the mid-1940s, going the 2nd of September 20 from 1944 to 1946. However, the franchise failed to reach the NFL championship game, finishing second in the Eastern Division each season. Once the Eagles replaced Zimmerman with Thompson in 1947, the Eagles became champions. Thompson threw for 1,680 yards and 16 touchdowns in 1947 to lead the Eagles to the NFL Eastern Division championship, leading the league with 8.4 yards per attempt. Philadelphia fell to the Chicago Cardinals, 28-21 in the NFL title game, the last one Thompson would lose. The Eagles became NFL champions in 1948 and 1949 with Thompson at quarterback. Thompson led the NFL in touchdown passes, 25, and passer rating, 98.4, in 1948, earning All-Pro honors. Thompson was just as dominant in 1949, leading the NFL in passer rating, 84.4, and touchdown percentage, 7.5. The third straight season he led the NFL in that category. He won All-Pro honors as the Eagles became the first team to repeat as NFL champions since the Chicago Bears in 1940 and 1941. From 1947 to 1949, Thompson threw for 5,372 yards and 57 touchdowns while leading the Eagles to the 1st of July 28 record with 2 NFL titles. That's the most impressive stretch for any quarterback in Eagles history. Thompson left the NFL after the 1950 season at the age of 34, as the Eagles fell to 6-6 while he struggled to a 44.8 completion percentage and 22 interceptions. Coincidentally, that was also Neale's last season coaching the Eagles. Thompson threw for 10,240 yards and 91 touchdowns in 8 seasons with the Eagles. He's just one of 3 quarterbacks to win multiple championships and not to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Honorable mention, Norm Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin was brilliant in his 3 seasons with the Eagles, his final in a Hall of Fame career, leading Philadelphia to its last NFL championship in 1960. Van Brocklin was a Pro Bowler in all 3 seasons with the Eagles, 1958 to 1960, throwing for 7,497 yards and 55 touchdowns. He was the 1960 NFL MVP, throwing for 2,471 yards and 24 touchdowns at age 34. His final NFL season, Van Brocklin was also on the Pro Football Hall of Fame 1950s All-Decade Team, All Players to Wear No. 11 for the Eagles: Lee Woodruff, Jack Napper, Ed Manksky, Fritz Furco, Bernie Lee, Francis Murray, Lou Gekas, Richard Erdlitz, Tommy Thompson, John Roch, Bobby Thomason, Norm Van Brocklin, Rick Arrington, John Walton, Jeff Christensen, Kyle Mackey, Scott Tinsley, Casey Weldon, Matt Barr, Mark Rypien, Jay Fiedler, Ron Paulus, Tim Hasselbeck, Jeff Blake, Jeremy Bloom, Steve Smith, Trent Edwards, Josh Huff, Carson Wentz. In a new off-season series, Philadelphia Eagles on 247 Sports is identifying the best player to ever wear each jersey number in the team's history.